Welcome to Ninon Speaks. I don't recognize me, and I certainly don't recognize AJ, but I do believe, I'm not sure, but it's kind of spooky time, you know.
Yes.
And we're going to have a little fun of some jokes going back and forth. AJ's going to ask a lot of jokes from me or things about Halloween. I believe it's Halloween time, isn't it? When is Halloween?
Yes, Halloween is coming up. It's October, in the end of October, October 31st, I believe. And happy Halloween to you, Ninon, and all of our viewers out there. And I have, welcome to Ninon Speaks' very funny Halloween show. So I first want to ask you, Ninon, you look fabulous. And you are a lady gangster, is that right, VIP?
Oh, my dear, I'm living in America now. I was actually originally from England, Torquay, and I'm now in America, and we have all these gangsters in America. So guess what? I became a Halloween gangster.
I love it.
I'm living in Vegas.
It looks so good on you, and I love it. You've got the fur and is it brown? It's absolutely beautiful. It's fabulous.
Actually, it's all black, but it looks brown. I don't know. The pigmentation is picking up a different color. But I have my furs on, and I have my diamonds on, and nobody knows who I am.
Yes, there's the mystery in the air. And of course, I'm Cleopatra, if you haven't guessed it already. And so my first question to you, Ninon, is, do you believe in ghosts, or have you ever lived in a haunted house?
Well, I have a funny story with this, as I have funny story. I lived in a place in England called Honiton. And Honiton, we lived on a farm, and this whole farm was painted pink. And my mother was rather an unusual woman, obviously, because she developed me, and this is what's come out. And I remember one night, my mother did think this house was haunted, but at one night my sister and I had this great big sort of king bed, and we always slept together in this king bed. And all of a sudden, and this is a prank from my brother, all of a sudden he gets this white sheet and it puts it over him. It's pitch black, and he creaks the door open and he starts floating around, and the two of us are absolutely screaming high end, because we were only probably about 10, 11 years old. We were very young, but it was very spooky, because then he took it off and it was funny. But do I believe in ghosts? Well, I think we did live in a haunted house, because my mother was definitely thought it was haunted, and there was ghosts dragging, you know how they always drag things around and then they appear, door creaks, and I don't know.
Wow, were you scared a little bit, or were you okay with it?
I've always been a little bit for the anticipation of something happening. So I've always been prepared for anything that might happen. So no, I don't really get scared at things like this. I handle them.
Absolutely.
Do you? How about you? Do you get scared?
I really don't. I have so much faith in this world and the universe that I think whatever is going to happen has happened, and I don't really have any worries about things like that. I think, yeah, I'm with you, Ninon. So, okay, I have a next one. We're going to switch to a witch theme here. If you were a witch, Ninon, what kind of witch would you be? A garden witch who would garden all the time? A solitary witch who would do their own thing by themselves a lot? An eclectic witch? Or a kitchen witch?
Oh, I would definitely be a garden witch. I love gardening, and I think as a witch, I could kind of manifest things to grow, you know, really big. It's like I want a tree to grow. I don't want it to take a year to grow or 2 years to grow. I want it to suddenly grow.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, I love gardening. Love gardening.
And it would be great. And you'd be so good at that, because you're already good in your garden. I know that, right?
I like gardening.
Okay. This is from the Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart special. I'm going to start here. I hope it's okay. Would you rather fall into a pit of snakes or spiders, Ninon?
Cool, neither. Oh, good Lord alive. Are you crazy? Okay, all right, let me see. I think I'd rather have the spiders than I would the snakes. Snakes are, you know, they're greasy and they're crawl around. Spiders.
Why the spiders? A little bit more genteel?
Yeah, but I can flip them off. You know, I can flip them. Snakes, I don't know. One would be attacking me here and one would attack me. Give me the spiders.
Yes, me too. Okay, who would you rather fight? Frankenstein or the Mummy?
Oh, the Mummy.
Oh,
I don't want to fight anybody, to be honest with you, but if I had to fight, I'd fight the Mummy. I happen to like mummies, so I think if I was fighting the Mummy, it would be a little bit more on my side, and it might not be such a fight. It might end up in a love affair.
that's hilarious. You're so great, Ninon. And what a way to wrap that up. No pun intended, but okay.
Oh, my dear, AJ's been on the air far too long. She's now getting these jokes, and she doesn't, it's all pun intended, and has no idea what she's doing.
Okay, the next one, Ninon, is, and I love all of it. Would you rather spend a night in a haunted house or a cemetery?
Oh, that's a tricky one, isn't it? I think I would rather be in a haunted house. And the reason being, because we're back with the ghosts again. And I think you could really play with them and you could have some fun and you could actually join them in their game and what they're doing. It would be, oh, I like that.
Oh, it would be fascinating. It would be really mysterious. Oh, yeah. That would be a lot of fun.
I guess I would like that. They're rather different, though.
Yeah. I see. I wouldn't mind being in a cemetery because I don't mind. It's just empty. It's just a bunch of graves. So I wouldn't mind that at all.
Oh, no, I want excitement. I want things going on.
I love it. Would you rather be a vampire or a ghost, Ninon?
A ghost.
Why?
Because I can float in and out of things. Vampires have to go through doors and different things, whereas ghosts can just float through a window and float through it. They can be anywhere they want. I want to be.
Okay.
Very
good. Okay, the next one is, would you rather be, this is kind of spooky, would you rather be attacked by crows or bats? The bats like behind me here in this picture. Ooh.
Oh, I don't want either one of those. Well, crows, you know, the one thing I love about crows is their feathers. So I would like to be looking at the crows, because when you see those bats and those sort of wonky, and I think of the bloody virus, excuse my language, whoops, sorry, but we do talk like that, and we are allowed to talk like that because we are superior people out there. Anyway, bats have got these, and you know, the virus. Don't want to know anything about bats.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's right. Okay, so shoo away those bats behind me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Would you let's switch it up. What was the first fear you conquered, Ninon de Vere de Rosa?
Well, you know, there's a funny thing, dreams, you know, you dream of falling.
Yes.
It's always been a fear of dreaming and falling. But the reason why you never fall to the bottom, because if you did, you would be dead. Did you know that in a dream?
Oh, that's fascinating. Oh my God.
In a dream, you can dream of falling. I've always had this fear of dream of falling, and I have actually dreamt of falling, but never landing. And that's because if you do land, you won't wake up again. So I guess I wouldn't be here to tell the story, would I now?
Oh, this is great, Ninon. This is spooky and this is fun and it's great.
This is not on another platform.
I love it. This is a fun chance to be creative too. Okay, what was the first Halloween costume, Ninon, that you chose for yourself? Not one that your mom or dad got for you, but for me it was a, let's see, what did I chose to be a cat, I think.
A cat?
Yeah.
Well, I think one time I was the Pink Panther. But actually, no, let me give you a little history here now. We do not or did not have Halloween in England. So as a child, I was never. And actually, if you really, everybody out there really wants to know, this is the first costume I've ever put on. So here we are.
I love it.
This costume, this was made up within 5 minutes. I found the hat, I found this and I thought, oh, earrings. And then I don't know this, I got attached to this because I was looking for gloves.
That's
So
beautiful.
haircut,
Aw.
my
You
one
did,
and only.
you did such a good job, and it's
Sorry?
so elegant, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It looks expensive, like you went and bought it at a, boutique or something like that, Ninon. So you
The
did.
imagination of the mind. And I think Halloween is imagination of the mind with the snake pits and the
Yeah.
crows and
Yes.
the ghosts.
Oh, the ghosts. Ooh, boo, everyone out
I
there.
love it all.
What
So
was
what about you? What about you? What was your first costume? You said a
I
cat, but you
I
were a
think,
cat.
yeah, I was the cat.
That's a tale of a story, you know.
Meow. Um, so I wanted to ask you, what was the first prank that you ever pulled, Ninon, in your life? The first prank or joke?
I don't joke and I don't prank. I never have. And there's a reason I don't like pranks being done on me. I don't like any pranks. It's like I can remember one time I was in my husband's office and one of the stepchildren came up to me and screamed in this ear. They went and said, I want to whisper something to you, and screamed in my ear.
Terrible.
They did not know how bad that, and that was a prank. I presume that was a prank.
Horrible.
And so I've never liked pranks. I've never liked to make fun of people. That's just, and I've never, do you know something, in my entire life I have never gotten back at somebody. You know, when somebody does something to you, people say, Nino, you got to get back at them. You got to get, I don't do that. I never have. I don't want to. I don't know, but personally, I don't know how to even think up of something to get back at them. So I'm not a
Exactly.
prankster. Don't like all that stuff. Actually, to
Okay.
be honest with you, I'm not the greatest lover of Halloween. I'm not really, but I've done my bit.
You did great. And I love dressing up. That's what I love about it. Woo, look at that. Look at, you're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So from Cleopatra to you, what was the first untrue rumor you heard about yourself?
I heard an untrue rumor a few months ago, and I was absolutely, totally 100% livid because somebody had put a rumor out there that I had cancer, and I personally do not have cancer. And that was a rumor. I was livid. Then I confronted the person that spread the rumor, and he felt so bad. And I said, well, just remember one thing, don't ever do that to somebody else, because when you spread a rumor which is not true and it's not nice, it really hurts that person. And it hurt me. It hurt me that somebody would think I had cancer. So I don't like rumors. I think we should be more kind to people than not kind. I really do.
Yes.
Don't
Yes,
spread that. No way.
absolutely. I'm so sorry, Ninon, you had to go through that, but I think you handled it beautifully.
I faced him. I told him, I said, why'd you spread that rumor? It's not true. And I'm telling everybody out there, I'm telling everybody again out there, no, I did not have cancer.
Yes. And so from Cleopatra to you, I'm glad that he was not in denial.
No, he couldn't be. I was face to face with him. Poor guy.
Yes.
I felt sorry for him afterwards. I just said, don't you do that again.
Absolutely right.
The receiving end is not very pleasant.
Okay. So Ninon, I wanted to ask you, what is your biggest fear?
I just had my biggest fear. I just had it. I was actually going to retire to England and live with my brother, Jean Whiteway Wilkinson. And he just passed away. He got Lou Gehrig's disease. And this is something I never, ever thought would happen. So this was really a tragedy, obviously, in my life, and disrupted my whole, what I was going to do for the rest of my years. So now I've got to read back and think what I'm going to do. But most of all, he was very close to me. And it was always a fear that that he wouldn't be around. I don't know why, and he did pass. So
I'm so sorry, Ninon.
yeah.
So
He's okay. He's happy. He's okay. I'll see him soon.
Yes, and he's looking over you and watching out for you.
Yes,
And he's an angel, and we all believe that. So our heartfelt condolences to you, Ninon, and we send you love and blessings, and to your brother also, Juan.
Thank you, Juan. Yes, thank you.
So also I wanted to ask Ninon, the most popular costumes. What do you think the most popular costumes of this year are?
I don't know, but I think the little girls love to be fairies. They love to be feminine. They like to be Barbie dolls, and they like to be. And then you got the little boys, and they all like to be, get the gun out and have a cowboy, boom, boom, boom.
Yes, yes, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I looked it up on Google, and you're absolutely right. It is. It's all of those, and then also witches, rabbits, dinosaurs, and there's this thing called squid, the Squid Game. And then also Lil Nas and yes, so it's pop culture, like Lady Gaga.
I like that. I like that.
And they love princess, Disney's really huge, so that's wonderful.
They love all that stuff. Little girls love to.
And the top 5 Halloween candies are Reese Cups, Skittles, M&Ms, Starbursts, and Hot Tamales. Ninon, what are your favorite? I
think mine will be the Starburst. I kind of like the chewy little Starburst. They're quite nice. I like them all, actually. I'm a bit of a candy holic, but I have to keep candy out of my house, because if I buy candy within one day, and sometimes not even a day, it's gone.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Yeah, I'm a little bad out there. I'm not that good on that. I'm sort of, whatever.
Is that right? Wow.
I love your costume. Now I know why you wanted to do this, because you wanted to wear this costume.
I really did.
Well, she didn't, you couldn't dress up anywhere. So you figured, I know what, let's create something. So this is typical AJ. AJ is my co-host for Ninon Speaks, and she's just amazing because she kind of gets everything going. But I think what you've done is great. So we're actually doing something I don't do. I don't celebrate Halloween at all. But this year I'm celebrating Halloween, and I kind of like it.
Yes, Ninon. Yes. And so I also had some jokes that I wanted to ask you, and I'm searching for it right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this part out right now while I search for it.
She loves editing.
Unless you
to be returned. Well, I can always find something to say, because a joke is a joke is a joke.
Yeah,
a joke is as good as how you present it and how other people perceive it.
Yes, I had a whole bunch that were.
And Shecky Green was a very good friend, still is a good friend of mine. Shecky Green had the most incredible way of presenting a joke. It was always like, it was like a casual way. I mean, he would come out on stage and he would say, I'm trying to peel these M&Ms, appropriate to Halloween. He's coming up peeling these M&Ms, and he just had an incredible way of presenting a joke. And jokes are presentation, not exactly the joke, but it's how you present it.
Yes.
So you haven't presented it yet, AJ. You're still looking. I don't know if she's gone.
I found it. I found it. So here it is. Why are skeletons so calm?
Why are skeletons so? They're bloody dead.
Very close. Good guess, Ninon, because because nothing gets under their skin. Why did the vampire read the newspaper, Ninon?
Because it's red and white all over.
Yes, it's Ninon's colors. No, he had he heard it had great circulation. How do vampires get around on Halloween?
They fly through the air, not being noticed.
That's a very good guess. On blood vessels.
Oh, good. I don't have any. I got rid of them all.
Okay. What's it called when a vampire has trouble with his house?
He's got trouble, all right. If it's leaking and the roof is flying off, if he's in a hurricane, he's in a twister, he's lost his house.
Yes, he is. It's a grave problem.
I actually love these answers. They're amazing, aren't they?
They really are.
Right yet.
I'm gonna switch over to why didn't the skeleton go to the scary movie?
Why would he?
He didn't have the guts. What do you call a witch's garage or garage in England?
In English, it's a garage.
Garage.
A garage. It could be a garage, or it's actually a garage. He couldn't find it.
It's called a broom closet.
That's a broom closet.
Ooh, what kind of what was the witch's favorite subject in school?
Whose favorite subject?
What was the witch's
Oh, the
favorite
witch's
subject?
favorite. Probably the broom, so it could escape.
That's a good guess, Nina. Spelling.
Really?
Okay, and how do you mend a jack-o'-lantern?
Well, you don't have it in the first place to mend, so you don't have to worry about it.
With a pumpkin patch. Okay, let's see. There's a one on ghosts. Where do ghosts go on vacation?
They go to Halloween.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They also go to Malibu.
Malibu.
And what's the vampire's favorite fruit?
What's this? Oh, I could answer that one, but I'm not going to answer it the way I'm thinking about it. His favorite fruit probably is a banana.
It's very close. Nectarines. Nectarines.
Nectarines.
Nectarines.
Okay.
And let's see if there's anyone's here. Okay, same thing. Why did the ghost go into the bar?
Because he had nowhere else to go and he was thirsty.
Yes, for the booze. Why did the ghost starch his sheets?
Because he wanted them all hard and crispy.
Yes, Ninon, you got it. He wanted everyone scared stiff. And the final one here, how do you know when a ghost is sad?
You take hold of him and you cuddle him and you love him and you don't know what you're cuddling and loving, so you kind of still do it anyway.
Yes, Ninon, yes. He starts boo-hooing.
Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hooing. He starts to sing with his boo-hooing. Those were all very, very good.
Well, thank you, Ninon, for the entertainment. I really, really appreciate that. And I wanted to keep all of them PG, you know, and
I was waiting for some little bit of a risque going on there, but I guess, you know, since we're on, are we going to publicize this? Are we going to put this out there on Roku?
Yes, we're going to be on Roku. In fact,
we're going to be on Roku with this show.
Yes, we're going to be on Roku with this show.
Hello, everybody. Hello to all my entertainers, to the world out there, because some of you are celebrating this crazy Halloween. I still quite know what it is. What I do know is all the kids come out. They've got all these incredible, beautiful costumes, but all they're interested in is candy. They put their hand in, their hands become monsters. They grab as much, and then you've got the little sweet little girls that come out and they just take one.
Yes, I used to do that. That was me.
Just take one, and that's enough. So leave enough for everybody else. So get greedy piggy out there. And,
yes, and you know, really, the Halloween season, it really is coming to the end of autumn and the start of winter. Isn't that right, Ninon?
I have no idea. I live in Vegas. I don't know. One day it's hot and next day it's cold. The other day was freezing. Then the other day it was like 75, 80. And I'm thinking, where am I? I'm in Vegas.
In Vegas. It's a great place to be. And I absolutely love your costume. And you spent a lot of time on that. And it looks like
all of 5 minutes.
It looks great. It looks absolutely great. And I whipped mine on as fast as I could to keep up with you, because you just keep going. You're just progressive forward. You're moving forward always. And that's how we are on Ninon Speaks. So check us out on ROKU Channel and subscribe. Go to ROKU Channel and then search for Ninon Speaks. And then when Ninon Speaks comes up, click on the channel, add our channel to your viewing list, and then you can watch all the shows on Ninon Speaks. All shows coming soon. being uploaded on the Roku channel, 155 million users worldwide. I'm so proud, Ninon, to do this with you. It's such a celebration.
Amazing? You know, you've made my year. My total year has been made. It's absolutely amazing. It's wonderful. You've made it, but also all our viewers out there. I mean, if it wasn't for you out there, we would be nothing. So it's because of you. And then also all our guests. Our guests are absolutely wonderful. But also what we do, without any charge, you can come on our show, Ninon Speaks. We do it. It's like a half-hour show, which is fabulous. And it's to put you out there. We do a lot of entertainment people. We interview them. We get their numbers out there. We get where people can find them so that they can get work, and so we can keep this thing going. Because without all of you out there, nothing happens.
Yes, absolutely. And that's your famous signature line, isn't it, Ninon?
Well, my favorite. I'll leave with this: nothing happens without you. That's my line.
Yes, amen. Thank you so much. Thank you. And also, just everyone, please check out www.ninonspeaks.com. We have a brand new website. Ninon has her beautiful pictures up there, the latest news. Check us out, send us an email, and you can be on her show. And we thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ninon. I've had so much fun.
Thank you, everybody. Happy Halloween out there. Take care. Bye-bye.